Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are watching from. And from whichever country you are watching from, I send greetings to all of you. Today's topic is going to be on born again. Most people don't understand what they mean by born again. They thought you have to go to church. No, not church. Church. Some of us, when we don't know, we call it church. It's not church, it's church. Most of people believe until you go to church or you accept Christ or you know Christ or you a man of God lay your hands upon you or you go to mosque, you are a prayerful mosque goer, that make you a born again. No. Does that mean if you are not a Christian or a Muslim, you cannot be born again? That's what most people don't understand, and I want to really open it for you now. You don't have to be Christian or Muslim to become born again. Born again is you. Born again had to do with you. Born again had to do with your personality. Born again had to do with your person. Born again had to do with your attitude, your habit, and your character. That's what they are saying about born again. What are those things that are die-hard attitude in your life that even yourself, you don't want anybody to hear it's part of you, that you are so used to and you think you cannot live, and you continue to do them? If you are able to do away with them, that is when you are born again. But most people don't understand this. They thought when you profess and tell people I'm born again, not just a mere saying, you have to show in your character and your attitude. Born again is not until you go to one church and they lay hands on you, then you say you have accepted Christ, you are now born again. No. Or you are an imam in the church, or I'm in the mosque, and you pray 24/7, more than even Muhammad, and you pray more than David and the Jesus in the Bible. That is when you say you are born again. No. You can still be having all this prayerful attitude, and that your inner attitude that is making you behave awkwardly. Yes, awkwardly. That making you behave in a manner even you yourself cannot understand sometimes. That if whenever this attitude come upon you, you even regret. Are you the one that said this something? Are you the one that behaved this way? Am I the one that people will wonder, brother, but I respect you a lot. Sister, is it you that is talking like this? I respect you. At your age, at your level, you are a mother of some children, or you're going to be a bona fide mother in future. You're going to be a father. It's such a handsome young man. You're behaving like this. Probably you're fighting, and some people you hear them saying, I don't send anybody do nonsense, I will break his head. And truly they will break the head. I don't take nonsense. No, I don't have that time. You are not born again yet. You see, that doesn't have to do with religion now. No, I don't have that kind of patience. If you give it to me, I will give it back to you. You are not yet born again. Born again is a very calm person, very quiet person, very gentle person that look at some things that you're supposed to get angry with. Somebody did something and they are expecting you to go and carry a gun and give him one bullet on his forehead, and you just say, oh, forget it's one of these things. People will be wondering, is this man mad? Nowadays he doesn't talk much. Even if he wants to talk, he only joke and crack joke and laugh about it. He doesn't take things serious anymore. That is when you are becoming born again. Somebody will slap you in a bus, and in a public bus, and they were expecting you to react, and you say, oh, don't worry. And you hear some people saying, if I were to be the one, I would never take that nonsense from them. They will not understand. We were like them before. Let me add myself now. We were like them before. We don't take nonsense. We are street fighters. We look for fight to fight. There's no fight. We look for the fight. But when you get to some stage, not because of religion, that's why I say to put religion apart. whether you are Christian or Muslim, yourself, you are the born again. You yourself, your personal person is the born again, not the religion that you attend. A lot of people hide behind religion to do so many and commit so many atrocities. They commit so many wicked acts, so atrocious that when you hear it, you begin to wonder that that brother, that sister, no, that woman cannot do that thing. She carry Bible every time. He pray. It's an imam of the mosque. It's not born again. You don't have to be in these two religions to be born again. And what about if there's no Christianity and Islam? If these two religions are not available, does that mean you will not be born again? When you are able to do away with that old attitude, that's your attitude. I just said we are once a street fighter. We are drunkard. Yes, we look for fight to fight. Now when they are even fighting, you be looking. You are even the one begging. They begin to wonder. This brother, no. This sister cannot be this quiet. If it to be before, she might have gone inside and bring a knife and she will stab that person. Say no, that was before. I'm now a new person. I'm not quoting Bible or Quran here. I'm telling you who you're supposed to be as a born again. People are owing you money. You go there with your friends. You beat them blue black. You tear the ground and put through that you cannot eat my money and go scot free. I will deal with you and I still call my money and I will still collect my money. But when you go there and say, when are you giving my money? Can you please? I need this money. You are even the one begging. You are the owner of the money and you are the one begging for the money. Say, this man, I need to know this woman like this now. This man not this quiet. Is he taking something now that is calming him down? Because now the way he talks so gentle, he only crack joke with you and laugh with you and then go his own way. He doesn't have time. That is when you begin to hear people saying they don't see you in those areas they used to see you before. When they are talking of smoking, you are even the heavy smoker among the smoking gangs. When they're talking of drinking, you are more than a drunkard. When they're talking of womanizer, even your father's wife is not safe around you. Did you hear me? Not even your friend's girlfriends or your friend's wife. Your father's wife is not safe around you. That's to say how humanizing you are. But now you are even advising people like the way I'm doing now. You see, I'm on the internet now. I'm automatically becoming a life coach. Some of it I had it, some of it I saw it, some of it I experienced it myself. Some of this thing I say is part of what we have done before. But now, I began to wonder. I learned from other places, other people. I was shocked. One of my friends, they are using umbrella stick to wipe him and begin to wipe him, and he was wiping him. If he handled this guy wiping him with this umbrella stick, this plastic, it's very thick stick, very thick umbrella iron stick, like iron is like a very hard plastic. He wiped and wiped and wiped him. This guy is so thick that if he handled this guy wiping him, he will break him into two. He didn't see anything until this guy now used his machine to hit his market. He now run and held the goods not to throw off on the road, on the floor. People now began to even fight this guy, flogging this my friend. Is that not enough for you? We were looking at you. You are hitting him. You are beating him. You are kicking him. You are using all this wood, all this iron something, all this umbrella. You are wiping him. He's not talking. He's only defending himself. Yeah, you want to throw away his market. Are you mad? What's wrong with you? What has come over you? Can you beat him? Can't you see this guy can break into two? Then he took the machine and zoom off. And look at this guy. And I began to wonder, this is so many years back. These are the things that changed me. I'm that kind of person that learned a lot from these little two things that some people don't see anything. It's a friend, Mustafa. It's a friend. Sorry, I mentioned his name. And I began to wonder, can I really take this? Somebody will be wiping me, will be beating me, and And instead, I was just defending myself, not knowing that it will even happen to me. Something that I don't even know anything about. A guy just come from behind. Mon ami, I thought you want to, like, kind of, mon ami in French, it's my friend. He began to hit me. Serious, he was beating me like mad. When I had the time, as an old, street boxer, then we used a mango tree. We ripe a tube. We use a throwaway tube, tube, useless tube, the one they don't use again. We wrap it around a mango tree. We began to hit it. That's how we become a street boxer. And this guy, whenever I have the time to want to hit him, my hand will just go down. And this guy was hitting me. I began to wonder, somebody, it was for almost, if I'm not mistaken, for about 10 minutes, I was only dodging. Even with the dodging, this guy was still hitting me. My friend was even the one now separating us. He was wondering that, I don't want to mention the name he mentioned here. You? I said, if I hit him one, he will go down. I have the chances to give him one. His eyes will tear, and if he's not careful, one of his eyeballs will drop. Because if you look at a boxer's hand, it's so rough, I don't want to show it here. But this guy was hitting me. Me, I'm talking about myself. I said, my friend was wondering, say, you that 3, 4, 5 men, you can handle them? You tear eyes, you tear nose, you know where to hit him, he will go down? I said, nah, we are growing up. Level is changing. We are in a new phase of life. Life is in phases. Then when we are on the streets, we were in school. Even after school, we still do some silly things. We began to wonder. Even now when I see people doing street fighting, these area guys are fighting this area, and now stand one corner watching them, and I began to wonder. We now that we're doing those things, then we now began to tell each other, is this how we used to get crazy? Is this how we used to become mad? Is this how when we thought we are street fighters? Is this how we used to do it? These are madmen. Then we now began to tell each other. I'm telling my friends then, my schoolmates and my neighbors then that we grew up now. We are not telling each other that. Is this how this is madness? We did mad things than these guys. These guys are small boys. Then we even have, at our age, we still do it. All this one, they have not broken bottle. No one even pulled knife. There's no cutlass. No one break bottle on anybody's head. This is what we did then. Because we are born again. I'm saying all this for you to understand the meaning of born again. A friend in another region, I don't want to begin to mention name of countries, send his girlfriend. They have a fiancé with a child to come and live with me. She stayed 3 weeks. No, there's nothing this lady she did not do. I was a young man then. I was a bachelor then. I was living alone. She used to see me coming in with girlfriends, going and coming and going. Now she began to wonder, this lady that has a fiancé who's supposed to be my friend with a child that came to Scott with me for good 3 weeks, there's nothing she did not do to seduce me. My friends were wondering. At night, the fiancé will call him. We call her rather. They will be talking on phone. And I know that logic. He wants to know whether at that time, if we probably were doing anything. I say, I'm above that level. Do you see the meaning of born again now? Can your girlfriend come and live with you just 1 or 2 days? Is she safe? Can your friend go out to work and he leave you and your friend at home and she's safe? If you are born again, you will see all these things as nothing. You say that I did not bring in religion now. I'm talking of our attitude. Those things you have done before. Not that you have not done it. Yes, but some people, it has become what they call die-hard habit. I talk about attitude in my previous video. In my other videos, I've spoken about habit a lot. You get me now? But this issue of born again, it has become so rampant that everybody is a born again. No matter how criminal attitude is having, no matter how bad he is, no matter how wicked his attitude is, no matter how atrocious he or she is born again. Anywhere you go, you say born again. People will welcome you. Oh, it's now born again. The meaning of born again is you have changed from those your attitude they used to know you. That's your attitude that you used to behave. That those things you used to do before. See, somebody is owing you money. Know that the money is not plenty, but you cannot fight. You ask and ask and ask, and he's even ready to fight you. You beg him. So I'm sorry. Okay, you can forget it, no problem. Only that you cannot come and ask for another one again. This is the reason why when some people come to ask you for money, even to borrow from you, you find it difficult because you don't have the nerves to say you want to begin to fight anybody because of money anymore. You are now a changed person. That is when you are now a born again. Not because you are a Christian or a Muslim. No. It's your person that is born again. Some people will say they are giving their life to Christ. You give your life to Christ. And that's your why did you give your life to Christ? That is when you end up in crisis. Because you still go about misbehaving in the bus. You can talk from the beginning of the bus station to the end of the last station. You are still talking. Are you the only one in the bus? And when somebody wants to say, madam, okay, my sister, my brother, please, can you bring down? Are you mad? Are you the only one in this bus? Why should you tell me to shut up? Why do you tell me to calm down? No, madam, my baby is sleeping. Your baby is sleeping. Who cares? You are not yet born again. You become so quiet that even your friends will be wondering, are you the one? You? That you are more than a talkative. Even parrots don't talk the way you talk. But now you choose your word, except if you are joking. Except probably you are among friends and we are joking. They don't find you where they are fighting. They keep money with you. No matter the years, they come back and they say, hey, my sister, my brother, madam, the money I gave you, I can't remember even then. I don't even know how much I gave you. You don't remember the money you gave me, no problem. Your money is so amount. Okay, that's true. I need it now. Can I get it? Okay, no problem. Let me go home and bring it for you. You want to go and bring the money? Now. It's your money. What am I going to do with your money? Even when I was then, you know what I mean? I would have spent the money and nothing you can do. If in a fight, you can't fight me. You see? But now, you go home and you bring the money, you give the money to them. And you begin to wonder, this guy, that's when you begin to hear, I only keep this money with him, to try him. And the money seemed that I even pretended to know to tell him that, to let him know that I can't remember the amount of money. It was the one even reminding me. You have completely changed as a person. That is the meaning of born again. You don't have to go to church or mosque to become born again. It's you. Their personality has completely changed. You see things like, something some people will carry on their head. You see it like, oh, forget it, it's nothing. Somebody match you on your shoe, your clean shoe, you polish for the whole day, and they want to come and match it. Hey, okay, sorry. Somebody will take him a good slap. Then when we are even in dead, when I say dead, you know what I mean? You match my shoe. I will stand. Are you mad? Are you blind? I would, before the last are you blind, I will blind you. Then we start fighting. But now you step on my shoe. I'm telling you, these are the things that happen within us. Those little things that you don't see as anything. That is what some people fight over. They say, oh, don't worry. You can go there. I'm sorry. You wanted to clean the shoe for you. You say, no, forget it now. Don't worry, I have my handkerchief here. I used to put my handkerchief in my pocket. The one I used to clean my shoe. I will clean it and everything fine. Say, oh, okay, I'm very sorry. And they can say you are clean. But it's normal in a public bus and public places. You have to match. You cannot go your shining shoe. You can't take your shining shoe to a public place. It's normal. Somebody will touch your beautiful dress or touch your beautiful shoe. There's no way body will touch each other. But not everybody understands that. They are ready to fight if you dare touch them. Body to body hit each other alone. They will take you a good slap. Are you blind? Can't you see? Look at the way you hit me. Okay, I'm sorry, but I didn't see you. You are the one that even used a shoulder to. Can't you see me? Are you you know that kind of people. You remember I was like you. I was then like you. If you're telling me whether I'm blind, I would have blinded you with a good slap. You are even the one begging. Oh, sorry. He slaps you. I don't want to tell him. Sorry, I'm sorry. No problem, no problem. I'm good, sorry. You began to look at him. Then you began to wonder, when I was then, is this how I behave? Because some people will even behave sometimes. The way you used to behave then, the way you used to behave that time, when some people are behaving like that now, you know that's your habit, that's your attitude, that's you are the maddest guy in the town. Yeah, no, all the girls are in trouble whenever you enter the street. No girl that is safe. Oh, nobody, nothing they can do. Another person money you eat, another girlfriend you chop and go. Anyhow, anybody come around you is mad. You are the champion in that area. You are mad. You are mad. Then when you hear some people do it or you see some people doing it, you begin to wonder, when I was doing this, is this how I look? Like a madman? You see the meaning of born again now. That's your old attitude. That's your old attitude. You completely change from it. People begin to wonder, he doesn't talk much nowadays. You only laugh at you, you only smile at you, you only crack joke with you, and he's gone. He doesn't have time. You don't even have change. He will tell you, no problem, I'll come back and collect it later. And he goes to his work and he come back, you play with everybody. Now you are born again. That's your attitude. You know what I mean? I don't want to hammer too much. I only want you to know that our attitude is what you need to change to become born again. Not until you go to mosque or church, you are now speaking in tongues. You know how they used to say it. You are even the one sweeping the mosque. You are the one calling the prayers for people to come and pray. That is when you are born again. No, it's your attitude. That your die-hard character. If you can deal with it, it's very easy. It's very easy to do it. Please, before I continue, share my videos on Facebook, on TikTok, and on YouTube. Especially YouTube. I have channel. I've got channel on YouTube. You check it on Kingolatunde.S. Davids. My David have S, DAVIDS. Then please, when you write Kingolatunde.S. Davids, make sure you write Africa Wake Up. Then YouTube will give it to you. I still have a lot of videos there you can learn a lot from. Please share so that a lot of people will share from this, words of wisdom that is coming out from us. I'm not the only one. This thing I'm telling you now is somebody that told me to share it with you people. That most people don't understand what they mean by born again. You see, it's not even a friend. It's one of my fans. That those people, a lot of people don't know what they mean by born again. They thought you have to go to church and speak in tongues, or you go to mosque and begin to pray. Everybody is seeing you, but you don't have a change of attitude. You don't have a change of attitude. Little thing you shout on people. Little thing you make noise. As if you've gone gaga. Let's speak English. As if you have as if you have a rush into your head. Yeah, you can crack joke, you can play, you can laugh. You go to parties, you dance, you drink normal. If you are single, look for a pretty girl, a fine girl. How you doing? Are you okay? Yeah, you see him with a man, leave him. That's my kind of person from my beginning. All my life, in my years, none of my friends will say I ever sleep with a friend. I'm talking about myself. Even if I know you with a guy as a pretty girl, I know you with a guy, just a friend, I will never talk to you. That is me. I was able to train myself with that attitude. It's very dangerous sleeping around with other people's girlfriend. You end up sleeping with other people's wife. It's very dangerous. When we were growing up, they used to tell us if you sleep with another man's wife, you mustn't eat with the man, you mustn't eat with the same plate with the woman's husband. See, then we grew up with that. It's very dangerous. And if you sleep with another man's wife, if the man sleep with the wife after you have slept with the wife, the man might die. Or if the man sleep with the wife after you have slept with her, the woman might die. All those our ancient rule and regulations. Those ancient laws. That's what they used to tell us then when we are kindergarten, when we are growing up. It has so inculcated in us that to be able to now even talk to my friend girlfriend is so hard now. It's so hard for me. I've never done. None of my friends will say he saw me with another of our friend girlfriend. It can never happen. Probably we are going on the road, we are chatting and we are going, but in the same room with my friend girlfriend, I've never done it before, and I will never do it. So it's easy for me to do away with this kind of attitude. That is the meaning of born again. You see? You still lie, you still steal people's money, you still steal people's item. You nobody trusts you with any woman around them, and no, you can lie. There's some lie that can save life. There's some lies you can save life. Yes, you will lie, and the lie can save even you your life. It's not wrong, but don't make it a habit. Yes. But not the lie that will harm others. Not the lie that will kill others. You understand what I mean now? Stealing. No. There are some stealing. There are some stealing that are justifiable. I know you will shock. You're looking at me. There are some stealing that are justifiable. You will not call it stealing anyway. They call it business. You have an item of probably 100 whatever currency of your country, and you sold it. You are able to sell it at 500. You will say that the profit on it is too much. No, you will say that it's a thief. No, it's not a thief. He was able to sell it at that amount. That same Oshodi market you see in Lagos State, I was able to sell I want to buy a shirt, and another guy coming to the same shop. I gave the guy money to go and change money, to change money for me. I want to buy a shirt. I'm talking about some 20-something years ago now. I just remember as I'm speaking to you now. I gave this man money to go and change and bring my change for me. Then another guy came in. I helped him to sell a shirt of 350 at 1,050 naira. I remember vividly now. This guy, when this guy saw the way I was talking to this customer that came in, he wanted to call his Igbo brothers. Should market then before they demolish it. These are Igbo brothers that are selling in those areas. So he went to call them. There are about 20 that gathered, looking at the way I was dropping for this guy. It's original. Look at it. Oh, you can see it here. Look at the label. That's how to see the original. They were looking at the way I was playing on this guy's intelligence. At the end of the day, from 1,500, I was able to leave it for him at 1,050 naira. No, I packaged it for him. I collected the money. I put it in my pocket. When he left, I looked my back. I saw these Igbo guys. All of them were surprised. Saying, in fact, you are the best. But that shirt you sold 1,050 naira is 350. That's not stealing. This guy, he gave me my money back. He left my shirt for me, gave me my money back, gave me 200 extra. Say, take. The amount I sold the shirt for the other guy that left has covered both my shirt and the other guy's shirt. He even gave me 200 naira. Added to my own money. That's not stealing. I'm talking about myself now. That is business. If this is what you do in business, even if when they come back and say, the money you put on this shirt is too much now. Somewhere I saw it somewhere, or this thing you are selling, why are you selling your own 200? And some places it's 50, whatever. Why are you selling 200? Say, that's how I sell my market. When you came here, I told you this amount, and you buy it. You want to return it? No problem. Take your money. Get out. He's coming with problem. You give him his money. That doesn't mean another person will not buy. You see that's what called this stealing that is justifiable. His business. It's business. Another one that we say probably might be justifiable was when that my friend fiancé came to live with me for 3 weeks and I did not even touch her, even with the way she was seducing me, and she saw me bringing in my girlfriends and going with them, and she was surprised the way I did not touch her. That you after all you will say that at least the guy is not around. He's in about 10-hour drive away. And yet I didn't even look at her. That one, if I do it, even the fiancé will not know. Except if she tell them. Which I know she will never do, because that will be the end of the marriage. That's another thing you will say is justifiable. But the danger in it, sleeping with girlfriend, your friend's girlfriend, is very dangerous. It does a lot in our life, but most people don't know. And it's because you still keep those attitude, your old attitude. That's why. But if you are a born again, as the word born again is, all those things will not be anything to you anymore. It will not matter to you anymore. You will see it as nothing. Even you will even telling yourself, I will never do such a silly thing. That is not born again. They will never find you wanting. You will never find you cheating anybody. How much is the money? You counted the money, you share it. Both of you do the same business. You share the money equally. I take. There was a time a guy was running. He went to go and he keep it. He was hawking something and he kept it down. He was running to go and change money for a customer standing by his shed, and a huge amount of money dropped in one currency. And now a guy is running from the other across the road to come and pick it. Well, I saw. It was his running that attracted my attention. And I look around towards where he was looking. I saw the money on the ground and I pick it. And I said, oh, my friend. I said, who is your friend? Yeah, no problem. I want to give the money to that guy. I say, you. The way I look at you, you are not ready to give the money to the guy. Forget it, no worry, I will give it to him. He said, oh, it's no problem. I want to give it to him. I said, it's not your business. I said, I will give it to him. No problem. When the guy was coming back, I followed him to where he's selling the bucket. And I said, Mr. Man, I picked this your money. He fell on the floor. 50-50 or nothing for you. He said, 50-50. I said, yes. If I have taken it away. And I pointed to the guy. The guy was still looking at us. I said, I pointed to the guy. I said, that guy wanted to take it. He would have taken it and then go away with it. What would you have done? He said, no. I said, hey, what do you want to do? Okay, if I say it's not your money, what will you do? The guy that was buying something now was not telling him that you should be thankful that he even brought this money back to you. He brought this money. If the other guy had taken it, or if me myself had taken it and take it away, what would have happened? You won't know. It's not possible to come and accuse me of taking any money. I said 50-50. He said, okay, I'm very sorry. 70-30. Please, it's not my market. It's my master's market. Let's make it 70-30. He gave me 70%, and I left 70%. He gave me 30%, and I left 70% for him. Please, can you justify? Can you now judge this matter? Is that stealing? Or you want him to say because I'm born again now, I should give all the money to him? It's very possible. Hey, master, Oga, my trader, take. I saw this money on the floor. I say, oh, thank you very much. God bless you. Yes, that one is there. I'm born again. But in this case, I say 50-50. This is your money. He said no. Somebody intervened. Then he left. He gave me 30%. He kept 70% with an explanation, which is understandable. You see, when you become born again, you do the things you're supposed to do. Those right things, you do it right. Anything wrong, you try to do what they call a damage control. Yeah, you try to manage it to do damage control. That is when you are born again. Not until you go to church and begin to announce to the whole world, I gave my life to Christ. I'm now born again. But you still keep this your dirty, die-hard attitude. You still keep them. And you carry Bible. And you go to mosque. You see, that's why I say these two religions, let's forget about them. If you are not Muslim or Christian, does that mean you cannot be born again? That is why it's your attitude that matters. It's you that's supposed to be born again. You hear me now? It's you that's supposed to be born again. It's your attitude. When you have a change of attitude from your previous old ways of doing things, And now you are now a new, according to the Bible anyway. Even the Quran said the same thing. If you want me to quote them, I'll quote them for you. They are talking to you in person, you as a person. That's what they are talking about. Not the Bible, not the religion, or not the Quran, not the mosque you go. It's your person they are talking about. Until you have a change of attitude towards so many things that I've mentioned before, that is when you are born again. Your being born again doesn't concern God. Let me shock you again. Your being born again doesn't concern God. You go to heaven, you go to hell. Some people even say they prefer to go to hell. And some people don't even know whether heaven is real because of the way they painted it. Heaven has a goal. If you behave well, you go to heaven. If you behave bad, you go to fire. It doesn't concern God. That doesn't concern God. It's you, your attitude towards people that matters. Am I talking to somebody here? It's your attitude towards people that matters. Nothing concern God with your attitude. You gotta go heaven, you gotta go fire. That one don't concern God though. I'm telling the fact now. Most people don't know this. Maybe I will talk about it later. Not now. But most people don't understand this. I'm trying to respond to the guy that said he wants me to talk on the meaning of born again and what it entails, what it means to really become born again. And some people, you are born again, and you go to church, and you go to mosque, and you behave well in the people, but you still have your attitude in the secret places. You still do them. Then they will see you as heaven candidates. And those that are doing those bad things are the hell candidates. You are making a mistake. It doesn't concern God. Your born again doesn't concern heaven. Your born again doesn't concern hell. Your born again doesn't concern God. God is not a human being that you will say you will misbehave to him and you will begin to say he will not bless you again. No. It's a human being that you will do a bad thing to, and you begin to remember that you can come to me and ask for a favor in your lifetime. God forbid bad thing. God is not like that. It's not God's business. Our attitude toward ourselves is what they are talking about. And most people don't realize this. They thought you have to become one high heaven and dancing and eating with angels, Jesus and Muhammad and those your religion, and you using to cover up, and you go behind and begin to do those your attitude you cannot do away with. And you think nobody will see you, and you are pretending to be Christ-like, and you go to mosque and pray. You are the goodest and the best person. That is the wrong thing. Born again is your old attitude. Do it with them. Then continue to do the right thing. That is not born again. See you in my next video.